why I seeing my comment to the last David video we uploaded, not the last one we watched, but the last one we uploaded. A nigga was like, you can't assume someone is guilty before they are, or some shit like that. Like, nigga, what? Nigga, first of all, I could do whatever the fuck I want. First of all, I can do whatever the fuck I want. And second of all, we all know all black people are guilty until proven innocent. It's not innocent until proven guilty. It's guilty until proven innocent. Nigga, that's how it work. You feel me? And I'm not gonna be the one to change it. I'm gonna be the one to keep on reinstating it. Cause we gotta send these niggas back to jail. We gotta send these niggas back to jail. Alright. Twist Mountain David Tesla dismembered body case as loved ones begs for answers. Yo, and also, why did I see that the body wasn't dismembered? It was just really decomposed. Bro, that's two totally different things, bro. Was the body dismembered or was the body completely decomposed, bro? That's two totally different things. Because one happens on its own, the second happened because somebody did it, bro.
Singer David has hired a prominent defense attorney as rumors and speculation around the death of a 14-year-old
Come on, Jesse. Come on, Jesse. Turn me up, bro. Let me know. Y'all can hear me? Let's go.
The teen was found dead in a car registered to the viral artist, who was in the middle of a tour
Rest in peace.
when her remains were found. Now, as Celeste's family prepares to say goodbye, we're digging into the latest details as well as theories about what might have happened to her, and we're going to
come on, Jesse. We need to know.
Defense attorney and former prosecutor.
This shit is sick, man. I'm tired of covering this case.
Presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. One of the songs that rocketed David Anthony Burke, known by his moniker David, to stardom was Romantic Homicide. It is back on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Okay.
Yo, this nigga dead got the same facial hair as me, gang. No, we talking about this bitch ass nigga, bro. I'm tired of covering this fucking case. Shit. We only 37 seconds in. No, you ain't missed nothing, bro. Why do me and him dead got the same facial structure though? Look at my shit. You can't see because my camera a little blurry. Look at my shit. Then look at his shit. Like, come on, gang. What the fuck is this, bro? Because it's black people starting back when they get their face pubes.
Was Romantic Homicide. It is back on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, okay? The hit, which originally went viral on TikTok back in 2022.
What they talking about? Oh, Romantic Homicide, of course.
Number 38,
of course.
according to Billboard.
Yo,
so
why did I see some shit that said the body wasn't dismembered, bro? Was the body dismembered or not, bro? Somebody said it was dismembered. Another person said it was badly decomposed. Like, bro.
Well, for anybody who's been following us here on Sidebar, you know there is a lot going on right now.
Yes.
It seems that fans, new and old, are connecting that chilling song title with an investigation into the death of a teenager who was apparently associated or connected with David before she went missing in 2024. Now, we're talking about the fact that her body was found in a car registered in his name. We are covering every angle of the investigation by LAPD into Celeste Rivas Hernandez.
This nigga better be a prime suspect, or I'm gonna be a prime suspect.
Deferred on her death certificate. We don't know the manner of death either. Police say her decomposed body was found in the trunk of a Tesla at Hollywood Tow Yard in Los Angeles back in September.
Come on, you know this nigga drive Teslas.
She would have turned 15.
He black with money.
Sources told People magazine that Celeste's remains had likely been inside.
Nigga, is that middle school graduation?
LAPD sources.
Oh my God,
told People magazine that Celeste's remains had likely been inside that car for weeks. As it's
no bullshit. Diddy only got 4 years. This nigga better get life, bro. I'm so dead ass, gang. Come on, bro. Let's start locking these criminals up.
At least one person realized there was this horrible smell coming from the car. That is when first responders.
Yo, if Diddy knew he was only gonna get 4 years for all the shit he did, nigga, he would have been doing this.
Found Celeste's body. It was apparently
if I'm black with money, I'm getting a Hellcat.
But here's the thing, despite that Tesla being registered,
he probably got a Hellcat.
Despite him apparently renting a property near where that car was parked, and even despite his alleged connection to the victim, he has not been.
But you gotta think, this nigga not really from the hood. If you black, all black niggas not from the hood. This nigga not really from the hood. If he was black, he'd have got a Hellcat. Real shit though. For me, this nigga not really from the hood though. He just black.
As a suspect, he has not been named as a person of interest.
There's different type of blacks.
Implicated officially.
We all united though.
Or any crime. In fact, no one has been named as a suspect so far. In fact, an LAPD commanding officer said it is possible that Celeste wasn't even murdered.
What?
Perhaps her death.
Huh?
Commanding
Come
officer
again?
said it is possible that Celeste wasn't even murdered. That perhaps.
What? What'd he say? Hold on. Yo, what?
LAPD commanding officer said it is possible that Celeste wasn't even murdered.
How is that possible? Yo, my thing, yo, how can that be possible when her body was in the fucking trunk of a Tesla? Like, why would somebody hide the body if they didn't even kill her? Like, what's the point? What's the point? Like, these niggas, you think she hopped in the Tesla, tie herself up, and then, like,
that perhaps her death, when we think
like,
about
this that shit when be like, yo, my homework went missing. Like, did your homework get up and go missing? Like, she didn't get up and go fucking throw herself in the Tesla truck after she was dead. Like, bro.
Something else, an accident,
like,
overdose. In other words, there is a possibility that the only crime could be someone tried to hide her body. So as we await more testing, like toxicology reports, we know that the medical examiner performed an autopsy on Celeste's remains, determined that she was not pregnant, nor had she been pregnant in the last year. That's important because there's been speculation that there could have been some sort of sexual.
This shit is sick. Like, you really taking pictures with girls knowing they underage like this. Yo, this nigga is so sick. Like, I'm laughing because I'm laughing about how crazy I would really beat the shit out this nigga, bro. Cause imagine this was your daughter, bro, and this nigga a grown ass man, bro. Like, this shit not making y'all mad. Like, I'm laughing how mad I am, gay. Like, this shit is so weird.
Relationship between David and this young girl. He's 20 years old right now. And as more and more rumors spread about David's alleged potential involvement, he has canceled his music tour, which was supposed to include more stops in the U.S., also abroad. He appears to have gone off the grid.
I wish this nigga go back on tour.
His social media pages kind of void of new videos and photographs. But there is this. This is new. LA Magazine now reports that David has hired a prominent celebrity
defense attorney. This practically the same shit we heard
Blair
the other day.
Burke. Now she is representing.
The fuck, Bruno! Wait, Bruno representing David? Oh hell no! I ain't throwing a grenade for you, bitch. Fuck you! I'm not looking at the moon no more.
Defense attorney Blair Burke. Now she is.
Blair. The lady to his left. Oh shit. Bruno. I was about to say, I'm not being lazy no more. I wasn't about to look at the moon. I wasn't about to fuck with no more grenades. I wasn't about to like
very
shit.
high-profile clients: Harvey Weinstein, CeeLo Green, Bruno Mars, Britney Spears, Lindsay Lohan. She also, by the way, most recently represented Monica Cementelli.
Wait, what did Bruno go to jail? Why was Bruno in court?
The Los Angeles mom who was sentenced to life in prison for the 2017
That's a young
murder
Bruno
of her
too. That's when Bruno was looking like a
husband,
stud.
Fabio
No bull.
Cementelli. So to talk about this, to talk about the implications of these new details, particularly hiring a defense attorney, let's bring in our own criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor, Matt Mangino. To be clear, Matt doesn't represent us in a criminal.
Yo, Matt, why the fuck do you have a smile on your face the side of the fucking Santa at Christmas when this is a homicide case? Everything just so funny and jolly to you, nigga. Like, bro, we dealing with a murder.
Arena, but we love having him on.
This nigga chuckling ear to ear.
Really good to see you. So, a lot of online sleuths in the true crime community.
Yo, Matt, lock the fuck in, please, bro.
With this case, they are digging into David's past internet activity.
Lock in, Matt. Dead ass, gang.
With Celeste, believed to be with.
Nobody hide their face in pictures unless they guilty.
To his hiring.
I mean, no, not
before we even
not her.
What the reaction is online. Your thoughts on him apparently, reportedly, retaining Blair Burke?
Well, that's a good decision. Anytime your name starts swirling around in a criminal investigation.
Oh, he's the defense attorney, so he gonna be like sorta on the side of David during this. Yo, I'm just tired of niggas sticking up for this nigga, bro. Like fuck the murder. Wait, no. All right.
The police have made it clear that he's not a suspect at this point. It's always a good idea to hire an attorney. Made it clear that he's not a suspect at this.
The police have made it clear that he's not. Yo, hold on. I'm positive I'm not hearing this shit right. Hold on.
criminal investigation, even though the police have made it clear that he's not a suspect at this point.
Wait, he's not. Wait, he didn't do it. Hold on. Wait, he didn't do it. He just said the police made it clear he's not a suspect. Wait, this nigga. Wait, he not even a suspect. Hold on, bro. Wait, this nigga really didn't do it. Hold the fuck on, bro.
It's always a good idea to hire an attorney before you talk to anybody. Before
I just sent you the shit that said that. I thought, but that shit was from India. I thought it was another scam. Fuck. But he definitely. Yo, why they? I think they ruling him out as the suspect just so they could calm the media down. That can't calm them. That's gonna uplift niggas. Yo, what? How is he not a suspect?
you know the police come out and talk.
I get if he wasn't the main suspect, but he just said he's not a suspect at all. Like how? What?
You or asked to talk to you. Have an attorney in place, have someone who can try to control the narrative at least, because of course he is a celebrity and his wealth and his resources come from his celebrity status. And so you want to protect that as well. And so a criminal defense attorney, someone particularly who's represented other people who were celebrities, can be very helpful in this very important time.
Why do it now? Why do it now? This is after, by the way, that Celeste was ID'd. This was after apparently the property he was renting was searched by law enforcement.
Yep.
They reportedly confiscated some materials. This is after he canceled his tour.
Yep.
This is, after the death certificate was published.
Yep. After he killed the girl, after he hit her body. Yep. After,
Why now?
Why now?
Well, I think, let's be honest. I mean, this is kind of a strange situation. There's no question there's a connection between him.
Like, look at this shit, bro. They was on stream together. Hold on, let me move my shit, bro. They was literally on stream together, gang. Like, this shit not crazy, bro. This not some crazy shit, gang.
Teenage.
Like, you know how confident you gotta be? Like, bro, like, this nigga on the shit with an underage
girl, very young. Her body is found in his car. He has a place, or his manager has a place nearby where he may have been staying. We can't ignore the lyrics of some of his music.
Let's just say Celestian David, Don't Let Me Sleep. Yo, who the fuck is this? And you know both of them. How did you not know? No, fuck holding my tongue. How did you not know shit was a murder?
Which are eerily close to what the facts of this case are. Now, prosecutors are not going to file homicide charges until they know the cause and manner of death. And, as your viewers, Jesse, know that this could be an accidental death. It could have been a suicide.
Shit was not accidental, bro.
But the question is it homicide?
Oh, actually, it could have been accidental. It's not a suicide, bro.
Answered, I think this investigation really picks up some steam.
Talking law here, you know who, by the way, are experts in litigation? Our sponsor, Morgan & Morgan. This is
Yo, I'm almost slapped the shit out of Morgan and you, Jesse.
Criminal process starts. That's what it did, right? Once you're indicted.
Come on, bro.
What is she doing behind the scenes? In other words, most people think criminal defense attorney, once
said,
you're
what
arrested,
is she doing?
right? Once you're indicted, once you're charged, once the criminal process starts, that's when you hire a defense attorney. What could she be doing behind the scenes now? Could she be back-channeling communications with her sources, potential sources with law enforcement, the prosecutor's office, seeing whether or not charges are afoot? Could she be trying to tell them what her client is up to? Could she be releasing a statement? Should we expect a statement from her in the next few days?
No, we need a statement from him. Where is this nigga?
Criminal defense attorney has a lot of contacts. So you have people in the prosecutor's office that you have relationships with, whether they be attorneys or detectives. You have people in the police department that you've had long time relationships with. what you want to do, at this point is get the lay of the land. I mean, what direction is this going in? What
Yo,
are they
Bruno
looking at?
dead
We know
like
that
a
his
girl,
home was
gang,
searched, I
in that
believe. And
picture,
so
bro.
you want to know what was found there, if in fact
That
they want to
shit
share.
went platinum.
Also, maybe this is a
Nah, I ain't.
situation
Oh,
where
that's
the
here with me.
most
That's not even
serious
romantic
charge is
homicide.
going to be, abuse of a
This
corpse
nigga
or
got
illegal
hits.
disposal of a body. Well, now you want to try to control that narrative and begin to say, hey, my client has
Is
nothing to
this the
do with
price of
this,
fame,
whatever the
chat?
situation
This is what you
may
got to
be.
go
So,
through?
so you want to know,
Some
knowledge
bullshit.
is key in this situation. Intelligence. What can I find out so that I can protect my client, not only from criminal prosecution, but the public scrutiny that may
That's
come with
probably
all
what
of
it
this.
is. This the price of fame. This David shit. Everybody that ever been famous, I done seen an allegation from them, from someone or somewhat. Fuck that. We need more allegations. We need more shit to happen to us, bro. We need to almost kill somebody. Wait. Hold on. No, that's not, no, fuck being famous.
I'm
No,
curious to
man.
your thoughts on these comments. So according to Fox LA, people online have said a lot of things. You had one person who commented, "Oh, you cannot pay me enough to defend this dude. The evidence against is as big as Mount Everest." Another said, "Hiring a high-profile lawyer usually means you're guilty and just hoping for a lighter sentence." But of course, you had one social media user who pointed out, in the court of law, he is innocent until proven guilty, and hiring legal representation is within his and anyone's right and doesn't make anyone guilty.
That's cat.
Thoughts on those?
Well, I think the last comment I think is the wisest comment, because listen, we don't even know what the circumstances are here. I'm sure he's feeling some pressure, whether it's from online, he canceled his tour. He realizes correctly that he needs some professional help. He needs someone to guide him through this situation, whether he's involved in it or not, because he's been involved in it now by implication, by public scrutiny. And for an entertainer, for a celebrity, that's extremely important. So he has to make sure that he navigates this with the best possible advice.
Like, I wonder how different it would be. It would be in a case if she wasn't a minor. Like, how different the case would feel. But the fact that she was, it's just like, this shit just so
some sort of media people who are,
because it's like, even if he's not the murderer, he's still a pedo
crisis management, who are also helping him with this. But you need to have a team together to make sure that you're dotting the I's and crossing the T's in terms of how you best protect yourself in this situation.
Just want to put a point on this. Would it have been wise for him to have retained a criminal defense attorney the minute it was reported that a body was found in a car registered in his name? Or, and put that aside, that's one part. And B, just to be clear, this does or does not indicate that there could be a prosecutorial decision soon. In other words, that there could be an arrest, that there could be an indictment, something of that nature.
Yes, come on.
Just want to put a point on those two.
Yeah, so Jesse, there's a couple ways of looking at that.
Come on, talk to me.
Number one, it's strange to be out on tour and say, hey, a body was found in your car. But on the other hand, he may say, well, geez, I don't know anything about this. I don't know how this happened, or somebody else has access to my car.
But when all this stuff came out with Diddy, he was in custody the first day. This make no, that's what I'm saying, though, bro. I mean, I guess it's because, like, they like other than this shit being in his car and shit, like, they don't got no proof, I guess. Like, if I was to defend this nigga in any way, like, other than this shit, like, being in his car, but, like, the shit with Diddy, it was actually footage, like, camera footage of him hitting women. Like, you got multiple people speaking out about the Diddy parties and shit like that, bro. And it's like, it's crazy, because it's like nobody's speaking out about this shit. Like, it's almost like nobody, like, everybody acting like they didn't know he was with this little girl, bro. Like, even if they didn't know that she was a little girl, they acting like they never even seen them two together, bro. Like, nothing coming out, gang. Like, this shit don't make no sense. At least get the dude for question. They literally just said that this nigga not even a suspect no more.
And think, well, this isn't going to come back on me. But then all of a sudden, as you see this churning
look at this
in
nigga.
the media,
like, no, legit, look at him.
Media, now maybe you say, geez, maybe I better get an attorney.
This shit
okay, that could be part of the thought process as
this
well
shit
here.
Is,
but on the other hand, I think your point is well made. Someone may have called from the DA's office says, listen, we're getting some.
This who we giving money
reports from
to?
the coroner. We don't have a coroner's report yet, but you should
I
get a
did
lawyer.
it for free.
Those are the kind of
No,
things that could happen here. I mean, we're speculating,
You would've
but
did
I can
what for
see
free?
it, from both perspectives.
So let me ask you this real quick about the timeline. So last year, Celeste was apparently reported missing several times, having apparently run away from her home in Lake Elsinore, California. She had been seen on earlier surveillance video outside of a liquor store in that area before apparently jogging out of frame. This was believed to have been the last time that she was seen, at least on camera. The timeline has since shifted. We talked about this on a previous sidebar.
It wasn't the last time she was seen on camera, bro. She was on stream with the nigga.
Footage that appears to show Celeste on September 8th, 2024. So this is months after she was reported missing. According to TMZ, the Ness video came from neighbors who said that her family was kind of upset, or she was upset about some kind of ding-dong ditch prank. There's apparently yelling, there's the use of racial slurs. It's unclear if Celeste had returned home at this point or was just stopping by, but it is a chilling detail. This was exactly 1 year before her remains would be found in that
running
Tesla.
away from home.
When we're talking about the timeline, when we're talking about, Matt, about when she may have been killed, how long she could have been in that car, what were her movements or actions before her death, how significant
what if her parents seen her living a better life? What if her parents seen her living a better life and her parents did it? Nah.
As an attorney, after all this footage comes out,
that's
not saying
crazy.
it's connected at all.
You too deep. You too deep in
game.
You too deep in game. Come on, bro. Lock in.
Is significant.
Snap back to reality.
Yes, I mean, a timeline is always important. Trying to determine, when this potential homicide or when her death occurred, where she was. Immediately before that, if you can
Punt was good, nigga. You ain't gonna say nothing, bro.
That tells us some very important things.
Nigga, get in this shit and start.
Where was David?
Start timing niggas out here and
when
say
you
nothing.
Allege that her death occurred. That's significant. Were there other people possibly involved? Was there other connections to her?
Yes, bro. Other people were involved, bro, and nobody's coming out. I say you lock all them up. Lock them all up. Lock them up.
Go back and establish, because it puts people in specific places when a potential crime occurred.
And I got to ask you about this. Okay, so there's new reporting from TMZ, News Nation, ABC News that apparently shows that Riverside County Sheriff's deputies, they were called out to Celeste Lake Elsinore home.
We've seen that
11 times.
11
times? 14 months between February 2024 and April 2025. Now, it's not clear how many of those calls involved Celeste, maybe involved other members of the family, but there is an important note here that News Nation reports that police acknowledged that deputies visited her home twice on March 19th, 2024. So that's the same day that she was seen outside that liquor store. Celeste's ex-boyfriend, or parent ex-boyfriend, a boy named Damian Hernandez, spoke with TMZ about his middle school relationship with her.
Middle school relationship last year. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, gay. Oh my God, this nigga's fried, bro.
Life. TMZ's Charles,
like fried, bro. She was in middle school
last year.
She
would say that her parents were really mean and that she didn't like being at home. Okay, Matt, so how critical is that?
How you even know what a relationship is? Like, bro, in middle school, gay, I ain't even know.
It's critical because, it appears there's a period of time where she's unsupervised by any adults. I mean, we're talking about the age of 14 years old. She's not at home. Where is she? What is she doing? There's a lot of questions that need to be answered.
We need
was
better
she attending school? How is she getting to school? And there's a lot of things that you could piece together. I mean, we're talking about a child, essentially, who is missing and is unsupervised. And where is she and how is she continuing to exist in the system, maybe without attending school, without, children's services?
Wait, she wasn't even in school? Yo, oh my God, bro. Like, bro. And she wasn't, bro. I heard that she told niggas she was with David. Like, she told niggas she was with David, bro. Like, in her school, I remember this. Like, how did nobody think to, like.
Well, there's a lot of questions with regard to that.
And I go
niggas
back
not
to this
looking
point.
hard enough. Niggas not doing their job. That's what it is, bro.
Reportedly do so. Because he may not actually be responsible for what happened here. He may not be attached to this in any way. There's something that's been circulating here, at least I've been trying to make the point that, is it possible?
Wait, can you go to jail for dating a minor? Hold on. Hold on, bro. Cause this nigga needs to go to jail one way or another. Fuck this. Can you go to jail? Yes, for dating a cause I ain't gonna lie, the niggas that be on Jadion shit, like, do they even like do like other than them like getting beat up by the niggas that be catching them, like, do they like what happened to them niggas, bro? Yes, you can face legal consequences, including jail time for dating a minor, especially if the relationship involves sexual activity. Thank God, bro. Shit. Come on, bro. Yes, bro, a pedo. Oh, yes. Yeah, these niggas, like, come on. We need this nigga to go to jail, go. So why he not in jail for that? He was dating her as proof. Why he not in jail for that? He a suspect for that. Come on. It was literally some shit saying that. I remember reading some shit on TikTok, some shit. They literally had sex, bro. Like, this nigga, the fucking, yo. Oh my God, this nigga need to be in jail. I don't feel safe. Like, I know y'all, like, come on, like, y'all job is to protect and serve. I don't feel protected when this nigga not in jail.
That he's being
I don't feel protected.
I think it's really odd.
So somebody needs to serve.
Where Celeste's body was found. Because here's what we know from police about how this whole investigation got started. So the Tesla is marked as violating street parking rules on August 27th.
Is that not crazy though? Like, how he not in jail for that at least?
September 3rd. September 5th, it is impounded. Celeste's remains were
hold
found
on.
as violating street
They're
parking
giving
rules
dates.
on August 27th.
Hold on.
Of where Celeste's body was found. Because here's what we know.
Listen.
Police about how this whole investigation got started. So the Tesla is marked as violating street parking rules on August 27th, 2025. A parking citation is issued September 3rd. September 5th, it is impounded. Celeste's remains were found September 8th. Days later, detectives with LAPD's robbery homicide.
So the 27th to the 8th. That's just all from the street to when the body was found. That's from the street to when the body was found. From the report of the violation. Mind you, if your shit just sitting there for like 2-3 days, niggas not gonna report a violation. Gotta be sitting there for at least five to a week at least. So we gotta say like the 23rd, the shit was there. Feel me? Just being safe. The 23rd to the 8th. We already did the counts, bro. Like, we already did the counts.
They served a search warrant at the nearby home that David was apparently renting. They took out several bags of evidence. Exactly what it is, we don't know. He canceled his tour. And on the same day that Celeste's body was released to her family, movers were apparently seen taking things out of this LA rental home. And the homeowner told TMZ that David's manager, Josh Marshall, had told them that they'd be breaking the lease. Okay, let me ask you this. It is strange for someone to, let's say, kill Celeste, put her in this car, and their body's been decomposed. That car has apparently been sitting there in public view for quite some time. There's reportedly been complaints about it, a citation, it's been towed. It seems to me, is it possible somebody wanted that body to be found and wanted that body to be found in the car that was registered to David, as opposed to someone committed a crime, they panicked, they didn't have enough time to dispose of the body. That feels incredibly sloppy.
That does seem a little sloppy. Like, here, not even trying to be on this nigga's side, but that shit just don't make sense. Like, why would you do some dumb shit like that? Leave it in the car and go on tour?
I wonder if that's something that has to be explored.
Well, I think everything has to be explored, Jesse. And you know, it struck me when I read some
generating
of the
clips now,
that, his one hit song.
Yo, I need more edit. Yo, I need more like the Riz edits though. Like, come on, gang. I got my tank top on. Hold on, let's finish the video.
And we learn now.
I got the white beat on, gang. Like, you gotta get me right, bro.
On the Billboard charts with this same song. It's returned. We live in strange times. It's sometimes bad news can be as profitable as good news. for
all
a
news is
celebrity,
good
for
news.
an
You hear what they
artist.
say,
So
chat.
could this
All
be
news is
someone
good
who's
news.
trying to
Fucking
replicate the
sick.
song? Is this some effort to get the music back into the public domain where people are going to start listening to it, that it ends up on the Billboard Top 100? Like I said, Jesse, sometimes we don't
Yo,
know
what
the
if he
difference
released a
between good
song
news and
during
bad
all
news and
this
how it impacts you.
called
And I
"I
think
Didn't Do It"?
something like that needs to be thoroughly examined as well.
When do you think we'll get an answer? When do you think we'll get more information?
Well, as soon as the medical examiner's report comes down, that report is going to provide us with the cause of death.
We need
But
that,
we do
bro.
have a decomposed body, so that could take a little more time. And it's also going to give us the manner. And if the manner of death is homicide, then this case is going to explode. If it's undetermined, that might be another issue that has an impact on what direction this investigation goes.
Well, one thing I didn't ask you is, do you think he had, there was reporting about he's been cooperative with law enforcement. An LAPD commander says couldn't confirm whether he's been cooperative. Do you think at some point in the last month or so, he has spoken with law enforcement? He sat down for an interview?
Of course he did, bro. They just not releasing shit.
Wow. If he did that without an attorney, then he made a huge mistake. And I don't say that that means he did anything wrong. I'm just saying anybody who is a potential suspect or is being investigated by the police, who sits down with the police without an attorney, has made a grave mistake.
Matt Mangino, let's see where this goes next. Really appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you, Jesse.
And that is all we have for you right now here on Sidebar, everybody.
Jesse, shout out to you, bro. Fuck, man. Thumbnail.